Hey business owners, I'm back with another digital marketing tips video. If you're new here, my name is Henry. I run a digital marketing agency that works with businesses all over the United States, helping them get more traffic, get more customers, and make more sales. And with this channel, I teach you, the business owner, how to do that yourself. So one of the topics that I want to cover today is something I come across dealing with the various business owners that I speak to. It's how they perceive their website. I want to have a conversation with you because it's time for you to have a mindset shift on your perception and the value you put on your website. See, too far often when I speak to a business owner, they look at their website as nice to have, not as absolutely necessary in today's day and age. And that's an absolutely wrong approach, a wrong mindset to have in today's highly digitized business. Now let's look at some of the biggest companies out there right now, and you're going to see the importance that digital website presence actually has. If you're looking at Amazon, Facebook, YouTube, Alibaba, Walmart.com, Jet.com, all these companies that make a huge amount of money all because of their website. So I know what you might say. Oh, but those are e-commerce stores. They're different. They're selling products, e-commerce. Okay, let's look at localized businesses. Let's look at something outside of the e-commerce, and you're going to see the importance of digital. It doesn't really matter the industry. If you pay attention to what's going on, you're going to see the importance of having an online presence. So whether it's through Angie's List, right? So Angie's List is an aggregator of service providers, contractors, builders, painters, repair, stuff like that, right? Why are they at the level that they're at or making the revenue that they're making? It's because they have the footprint online and the traffic coming in that it makes sense for a contractor, a builder to go and list with them because of the foot traffic and amount of customers they're going to be coming to you. This is not e-commerce. We're talking about a contractor who could have had his own website ranking, could have had his own presence online, but because he doesn't or doesn't know how to or doesn't want to do the work, he'd rather go to an Angie's List, pay them to come up in their database and their platform so that he can get some of that traffic, some of those customers coming over to him, right? And there's other examples, whether it's apartments.com, Zillow.com, right? It's these destination sites that the realtors or the apartment complexes or the condos go and list their buildings because they have the traffic and they have the customers coming in, right? Shows you the importance of having a presence online. And it all starts with, before you rank, before you get traffic, before you get customers, it comes to how your website presents your business, right? What is your website saying about you? Do you understand that your website is the first point of contact for a stranger? A stranger, before they read your material, before they watch your video, before they do any interaction with your business, the first conversation is your website speaking to them. What does your website say about your business? What does your website speak to a potential customer? See, far too often I come across business owners that, like I said, think of their website as nice to have. They pass it over to a friend or a family member or a neighbor that says they can develop a website for them. Since there's a lot of tools out there for you to be able to build your own website yourself, most business owners end up doing that, right? They'll go ahead and just decide, I'm going to go and take care of my website. It's easy enough, or a neighbor of mine or my family friend is going to build my website for me, for my business, right? But you wouldn't do that if you needed legal help. Would you do somebody just because they watched the video or because they read something on a blog?
Hey, it's nice to see you again, Fletcher. By the way, I'll be observing you in court this afternoon.
Or would you take care of your own legal issues yourself, or would you actually go to a lawyer? If you have accounting issues, are you going to go to a professional who studies that day in and day out and knows the tax law, how it changes, from year to year for them to fix or help you with any tax issues you may be having, right? Whether it was with law, whether it was with accounting, whether it was with contracting. You have to build something in your house, right? You might be handy, but when it comes to a certain level of construction that you might be doing, you're going to go to a professional to make sure the permitting is right, to make sure the wiring is right, so you don't get a fire that happens and puts your family in jeopardy. But business owners don't think of it that way when it comes across to their website. They think of it as nice to have. They'll pass it over to somebody else, or they'll quickly put something together to just throw it up online and then wonder why it's not working for them, why it doesn't bring in traffic, why it doesn't bring in new customers, sales, interest in their business. It's because what is your website saying about your business? And yes, the tools are advanced enough now and easy enough to use, then yes, you yourself can actually use these platforms, these tools available out there to get a simple website up and running. But you have to consider and think about what is it that you want your website to actually do for you, right? How are you using it as a tool to actually generate business? Do you ever think about everything that actually goes into a professional website? Not something that was just stuck together, but a professionally designed website, about ensuring that the images you got convey a proper brand messaging about your company, that they're actually legal to use. You can't just copy any image that you find online. It's actually easy to trace those images, and somebody can actually sue you for that. So you have to use licensed images on your website if you're not providing images. The copy that's on your website, all that text, is it professionally written to actually incentivize and motivate a potential customer to have an action, to create a desire out of them, right? Whether it's a contact, whether it's them learning about your product, your service, how do you break that down for them to actually understand it, right? That's what a professional copywriter is able to do. The navigation of it, how easy is your website to navigate? Is there a logical step that you're taking somebody through, or are you just throwing everything online, putting it as a brochure and just letting the customer decide and figure out what your business is about and what you want them to learn, right? This is everything that a professional web designer is going to walk you through, why you shouldn't be thinking about it as nice to have and really should be giving it the same care and attention that you would your physical location. With your physical location, you didn't invite the neighbor or family friend to come in and tell you how to design the storefront, right? How to design the layout of your business, how to pick the location. These are all things that translate to the digital world, to your actual website. Google puts out guidelines of what they expect your website to have as they continue pushing for the access of websites to be faster loading, to be compliant with security, with SSL certificates. There's all these guidelines that they list that they expect websites to have, to be mobile compliant, to be accessible on mobile devices. And these are the things that these major companies, the Amazons, the Facebooks, the Walmarts.com, Facebook.com, that they're so meticulous with the work and experience that customers have on their websites. They're constantly changing, whether it's the color scheme, the location of buttons, the copy on the website, the shifting the imaging, shifting the layout, everything to understand, to get those few percentage points of increase in sales and conversions, because it makes a huge difference in the long run. And this is the type of attention to detail that a local business owner needs to have with their website in today's highly digitized age. And just to drive home this point, that this is not just about aesthetics and just having a beautiful website just for fluff, that it actually has a tangible monetary value to it. There was a study done where they took a group of people and they presented them this actual real business. They presented the product and the website, and then asked all the participants how much would they be willing to pay for that juice item. Everybody looked at it, looked at the website, and said they were willing to pay $1 for that product. The next group of people, same thing. showed them the website, and showed them the product. The product was the same. The labeling, the product itself, the way it looked, everything about the product was the same. The only difference was the website and the group. This group said that they would be willing to pay $3 for the juices. $3. That is a 200% increase in value, in money, and revenue, just because of the brand perception had changed, because the presentation of the product had changed, because the website elevated the look and feel of the product to the point that people felt that it was worth more because of how it looked. See for yourself. I'm putting up the images so you can actually see them for yourself. See how much would you pay for this product and how much would you pay for this product. It's black and white, where one gives off a certain level of professionalism, a certain level of brand value, and the other one gives a completely different level of brand value. 200%, from $1 to $3. I don't think there's anything that you can possibly do in your business that can account for a 200% revenue increase, the way that just a simple brand value, increasing the brand perception of your website, of your business, can actually have. So that's what I want to leave you with. I want you to really think about goal, look at your website, sit back, go through it, and think about, what is your website saying to a potential customer? Somebody who doesn't know you, a stranger, what kind of conversation is your website having with that individual? And are you comfortable with that conversation? If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comment section below any questions, takeaways, and give this video a thumbs up. Also, make sure to subscribe if you're interested in topics just like the one I covered. I put out weekly videos for small business owners, entrepreneurs, people who are interested in making money online. I basically go over the fundamentals of digital marketing and the strategies and tools you can use to get more traffic, get more customers, and get more sales. And it doesn't matter if it's for a service-based business, a product, or a personal brand, these strategies are going to apply to you. Also, one last thing, always look at the video description of the video you're watching as I share sign-up links for free webinars, free workshops that I'm currently hosting. Hope to see you guys there. See you guys next time.